Good evening, campers. It's me, Kieran, and today we are going to talk about Fuccboi by Thor Conroe, which is about a fuckboy. I mean, that's the review. Do I have to do any more? Mm-hmm. Are we sure I have to talk for any more? It does what it says on the tin. Yeah, fine, cool, whatever. I was made aware of this book due to the controversy, the drama, the ensuing drama in regards to its content, and also the plagiarism. Oh no, the plagiarism. Sam Pink, a fellow writer, is an inspiration to Conroe. He explicitly states that anytime he's really asked about it, Conroe's not shy to say that Pink is an influence. Pink decided to whinge about it online. Oh, it's called an essay. Oh, interesting use of word. This essay that discusses Fuccboi is titled Fuccboi. Yeah, you can see the influence of Conroe there. Oh no, the plagiarism. Reads not so much as a critical analysis of what Conroe has done, but just comes across as a little bit envious that Conroe is getting the recognition. But now we're getting into very silly conversation of, can you even plagiarize a style? Now, if Conroe had stolen words from Pink and had published them and he had plagiarized the words, I think all of us would agree that is plagiarism. You can't just do that unless you get the rights to do such a thing. But if Pink is so adamant that you can plagiarize style, really American minimalism, I think Tom Spanbauer would have a case to make against Pink. Extrapolate this argument any further and you see what a plank Sam Pink has made of himself, because you're going to have the estate of Ezra Pound knocking on Pink's door saying, hey, you plagiarized the minimalistic style of Ezra Pound. Pay up, buddy. Pink, you're just envious. And that's okay. You're allowed to be envious. Just say it as it is. Segue, Conroe says it as it is within Fuccboi. This auto-fictitious book is about a fuckboy. He's not trying to present men as an ideal. He's not trying to apologise for what men do. These fuckboys exist and they go about their mundane fuckboy tasks, doing fuckboy things, which ultimately makes them fuckboy. A suggested comparison to this book has been Gabriel Krauser's Who They Was, where both books talk about very lowbrow concepts and how they intermingle with the highbrow. Where Krauser is grappling with the high and lowbrow. If you don't know that book, I will leave my review down below. But most people have watched Pulp Fiction by Tarantino, and Tarantino does a very good mixture of high and lowbrow, and again, trying to find a medium between the both. Conroe, on the other hand, isn't even trying to grapple with it. Heck, he hasn't even got a grasp on it. He's just over in the corner, flexing his muscles, going, I know these sort of things, and it comes across within the writing. We have this very lowbrow text speak interspersed throughout. We have slang, we have colloquialisms, and then he'll move into some of the adjectives he is pulling out of his arse at some point. You're like, what's going on here? What point are you trying to make? Is it the fuckboys use thesauruses? But don't worry, he did write a paper and his co-editing works on Robert Bolaño, and the professor used to take out sentences of all the other students and read them aloud, but they never touched the fuckboys because the fuckboys' work was the best. Praise the fuckboy. To counter what the critics are calling feelers, I think Conroe wants to be edgy, but I've met Play-Doh with more edge. Jesus, I could tell why they didn't put eyes on this cover. It's because even Conroe himself has eye-rolled himself to oblivion. I don't even know why this is here. I mean, I was sighing like an asthmatic before the book had even started. We open with a map of Philly in the time of Fuccboi, which is like modern-day Philadelphia. Like, okay, this is Rhondda Cynon Taf in the time of the Fuccboi review. Okay. Some of the examples I can give in this book are so mind-numbing that the process of regurgitating them from my memory almost pains me. I can feel the bile in the back of my throat. One example being Sean's name. He's Japanese American, and so his Japanese name is Sho. And then he goes on a little bit of a tangent. Faux show. But don't worry, that's not the worst, because right at the beginning of this book, because I think most people will read this and go, nah, I'm fine. Just remember, Conroe wrote this, had a first draft, has edited it, it went past the publisher, it went past the editor, and everyone went, cool. Before I start my dramatic reading, I would like to say, if you're a writer, just picture me with this accent saying your words and how it might come across. You might want to make a few edits. Okay. Hey, whoa, I said. What do you want from me, bae, I said. Skiddly doop pop, I said. Scoopity boop. Scoopity whoop. Scoopa whoop boop. Scoopity boop. Conroe published this! If Conroe can publish this book, so can you, people. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what's worse. The fact that Conroe wrote this and thought this was good, the fact that it got published, or the fact that Sam Pink is whinging about it, being like, it should be me! Jesus Christ, one out of 10. Yeah, oh my God, I wasted 3 days on this. 3 days and 20 quid, and I'll never get both back. Jeez. Oh, Sheila Hetty praised this. She must have had a bad day and a few to drink. Oh my Lord.